Hey everybody, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer, and welcome to a new playthrough video. This is a continuation of my 5 Parsecs from Home campaign. If you didn't watch the previous video, you're probably going to want to do that, otherwise you won't know what's going on. My crew is currently hunting a corporate spook who is on the roof over here, but he has 6 soulless bodyguards. I call them bodyguards. They're actually on their own mission. They're scouting the entire area before they try to fulfill their mission. I'm just trying to get the corporate spook and take him out. The visibility on this world is only 9 inches of distance, so the rain is coming down. It's just horrible conditions, but it's also kept the combat has not there's been no combat yet. It's all we're sort of like getting into position, trying to find the enemy. I know they're here. They suspect that they have a mission, but of course they're being wary. They're trying to do their mission, but they're keeping their eyes open. My captain got a lucky break that he found out this guy was going to be here. So they don't necessarily know I'm here, but they're still being very cautious because they're robotic cybernetic creatures and they're not very trusting and they're very logical. So they're doing everything. The lead guy, lieutenant, and 2 of his soldiers are here. His specialist and 2 are over there, and the corporate spook up here is watching them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's right. All right, on the last video, I rolled a 1 and a 2 for the fast phase. I've assigned them to my captain and his first mate. And one of them, in the last video, I rolled for a special event. One of my characters can move in both the fast and the slow. So I'm probably going to have either the captain or the specialist do that. Now, again, the captain can move a full 6. He's not going to. He is going to move just 5, get here, and he's going to look around, and I'm going to have that be his move. The needler guy, he's going to stay with his captain. He's the first mate. He comes up. He's like, Captain, I don't like this. We haven't seen anything. The weather's horrible. Are you sure he's here? And the captain's like, my source is reliable. My source is reliable. He is here. So we just gotta keep. We've only looked at one half. We haven't even looked at this half. So they are going, and that is the end of the fast phase. So the corporate spook, knowing that they are here and these guys are up here, he's going to try to make a break for here. He's wanting to act sort of as an observer. He's watching the mission that the Soulless are undertaking. So he's going to run 6 as fast as he can to here, and on his next turn he's going to once again try to get in cover so that he can check out this side. So it's not working for me. I'm trying to get to him and he keeps fleeing, but we'll see what happens. Now the specialist and the 2, they don't know what's on the opposite side of this wall, so they're going to be very cautious. They want to stay in cover. Staying in cover is this point or less, and if they can all move 6, they're just going to shift up and get ready to go around the corner and see if there's anything over here. So they're done. Likewise, over here, the lieutenant and his 2, can you see that? Yep, right here. The lieutenant and his 2 are coming this way to try and maybe, if there's anybody over here, they'll be coming at them from 2 sides, and they're also keeping an eye on this area. If they rule out this area, then they know, they don't necessarily know that I'm over here, but they will have covered this entire area and ruled it out as a hiding spot. Nobody, now granted, I could have come up behind them because visibility is low, but they are watching behind them. They're watching behind them. So just running up would trigger them. They would be able to see me. If I get within firing range, they're within firing range. Or if I get them in firing range, I'm also in firing range. All right, so what will the lieutenant do? Well, he's in cover right now, and he sees nobody over here, but he does not know what's on the other side of this wall. He also can't see my guys over here because 9 inches is the max visibility, and also there's some blocking here. So if this were me, and I was suspecting that my enemy was on the other side, I might send them up just enough to peek around the corner while also maintaining control of this area right here. So I'm going to send one of these guys right up here. He looks around the corner. I don't know how they communicate, if it's digital or through Wi-Fi, what. But he comes up to the corner. The lieutenant moves up, and this guy's got the rear. And he confirms that he sees nothing here. Now that does not, his visibility is limited to the other side. So they're trying to find out if I'm hiding anything's over here that's dangerous. So they have moved, and now we go to slow phase. Slow phase, I am going to keep these guys here. I love that I've got visibility on the center, even though I can't see more than maybe beyond here. I own this corridor. Anybody comes around these corridors, I've got cover, and I've got them in full sight. This guy right here is covering my rear, and he will move up to the edge just so he can get a full view. He's maintaining maximum cover just so he can see if anything comes around this corner, and then he'll be able to pull back and not be shot at. That leaves these two plus one of these can move in the slow phase. 6 inches, I will keep them together. This guy moves up. Not quite, I'm not going to bunch them. And she will move up, and she's sort of watching over here just to see. You never know if somebody might be hiding behind one of these. And that's the end of the slow phase, but I do get one more movement. Now the question is, the captain or my first mate? You know, the captain is the one with a grudge against this corporate spook. He knows they're here, so he sort of said they're on this side. We know they're over there. The question is, how do I get? He can't see the spook up there, but he does see these stairs. But he won't go for the stairs right away because he doesn't know what's out here. He can sort of see, but he doesn't want to be taken by surprise. So instead, he's going to take cover behind this initially. He'll move up here. Now, that's still more than 9 inches. It is. Okay, 9 inches. But he is done. And that is the end of the slow phase. All right, fast phase. And we are on, I'm not going to keep track of turns anymore. It doesn't really matter. Fast phase, I need to roll 7 dice. And I got a 1 and a 2. That seems to be the story of this game, a 1 and a 2. All right. The captain. You know what? I like that I own the center with the captain there. I'm going to hold him. I'm going to give the 2 to my first mate, and I'm going to give the 1 to his cousin. And I'm going to send them across. 6 inches. He's going to first move 4. I don't like that. How do I get him over? 6 inches. I want to get him into cover before he goes up the stairs. Technically, he can. If he, oh no, sorry, I was giving the 7 inch. 6 inch would get him right here. That's okay. I can live with that. Now, purple, his cousin's like, that's not happening. He'd be right out here in the open. Instead, I'm going to move him up to. I'm going to move him up with the captain, and he's done. All right, that is the fast phase. The spook, again, wants to get to cover, so he will move. He was moving for this edge, so that would be a full 4. Now, he could go 2 more, but he'd be in the open, so he's going to reserve his turn, and he's going to run 3, look, and then run back and give them a report of this area. They know this, but they could still peek around. This one peeks up. The specialist moves up. This one moves up. He reports that there is nothing here and nothing there, which means something could be down here. Something could be behind here. You just don't know. So that's as far as they will move. The lieutenant knows where they're in contact. They sort of have maybe a map on their wrist that they know where they are. So the spook is going to confirm this as empty, and if it is, they are going to be moving this way over to this side. And if nothing's been encountered, they will continue with their mission, which is probably to go in and steal something or destroy something. So right now they're just They're being very cautious, very tactical, just watching their backs and making sure that there's nothing that can hurt them. So the lieutenant, knowing that there is possibly someone up here, he will send one unit up to peek around. Actually, just barely. Not going to peek around. That might get a cheap shot. All right, that is it for the slow phase. For the enemy phase. Slow phase, again, they are going to stay put. This is really working out for me. I love this position, so I'm not going to lose it. She can move, and the captain can move. She is going to sprint over here. She's going to make her way over here. Remember, we don't know what's over here. So the captain is going to tell her, get behind the power generator. So she'll move right here, watching the rear, and she is done. The captain... If I move here, that is 6. I would be able to see them. I couldn't take a shot, but he won't see me either, but he's within range. Ooh. But once I trigger that, once I do that, I've alerted them to my position. I think the captain will probably... Now, the captain knows I've got this observed. There is no one here within the 9-inch range of right here. So this area, I'm covered. I've also got red covering my back. So I could either move forward this way, or I could move this way. I don't know what's behind this silver. I don't know what's behind here. There could be an enemy behind there. The captain is being very cautious. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move up just enough to get behind silver here, this container, and I'm going to stop. And that is it for this slow phase. All right, fast phase. Man, this has been the first game I've never played a game that had no combat like in the first... This is like round 6 or 7. This is the first skulking game I've ever played. But again, it's that visibility of 9 inches. When I rolled that for this world, that really messes things up. I really want to get off this planet. I'd like to find a nice sunshiny planet with lots of clear view. I got 3 1s. That is excellent. All right, let me think about this. I definitely want to give one to red to get up. I want to give one to the captain, so in case he needs to do something, he can do it. And I want to give one to her. All right, on her turn, she's on the battle edge. She's gonna move her full 6, which puts her right here, and she's watching all sides. She knows this area is clear because we've got watchers over here that are keeping an eye. Nobody has snuck by this way, and we've watched the roof. Everybody's got eyes on the roof to make sure we're not going to get pinned down. So she is moved. Now the question, do I get him up the ladder? I think I have to. 6 will get him at the top step. And he doesn't like... Now, he's crouching. He's on a thing. So he's got cover. He's got partial cover. And he's just scouting. He sees this, and he wants this as a lookout. And then the captain... Oh, man. The captain moves forward. He can see him, and he can see the lieutenant. The lieutenant is a big boy. The captain is like, whoa. If I shoot at him, I'm going to give away my position. Instead, what he's going to do is he's going to have him come up, and they're going to get ready to build. He wants to hear from these two. So not only is the lieutenant doing it, but I'm doing it. I'm trying to figure out where everyone is on this battle mat. Just as an aside, whenever you play war games with an opponent, you always know where their minis are. You see where their minis are. No one has really come up with a way to hide movement of your enemy until you were in true line of sight. If somebody's come up with it, let me know. But right now, you sort of have to just sort of fake it. You have to pretend like, okay, what would my captain do? Well, my captain has just saw 2 Soulless. Where there's 2, there's probably 100. He knows the Soulless are very dangerous adversaries. He's just wanting the spook. He doesn't want to go head to head with all these Soulless. So he is going to radio to his crew where he has spotted them, and he's going to wait to see what the others can spot. We need to fill out the area and see what is here before we decide our plan of attack. So the captain is going to hold. He's done. And that is it for the fast phase. Here we go. So the first thing the spook does is he runs up, he looks, and he runs back. And he tells them, area secure. So they are going to move their maximum around. He moves 4 and then 2. They are coming around the corner, which is bad for me because, like I said, if I trigger them, these guys, oh man, I'm going to have a whole slew of them. All right. The lieutenant gets the word that this area is secure. They have watched, they have gone all the way around. Now, they recognize there could be somebody skulking up behind them, but they have no reason to believe that someone knows they're here. In the story, I got word that the spook was coming, and so I know they're here. They don't know I'm here. So they're just trying to clear the field of any enemies, and then they'll do their mission, which is to steal something from inside these buildings or destroy it. So now that they know there's no one over here, it's time to flush this way. There is cover right here, which I believe if I were the lieutenant, I would absolutely run for cover. These two guys will move up, and he will move over here. So they are behind cover. Now, I come down here, and guess what? Shotgun here is got line of sight, but it's too far. 9 inches is right here. They are too far away. This is interesting. I wonder if I could pull them this way. I'm thinking out loud here. All right. So the enemy has moved. It is fast phase. Once again, they're just securing their rear and their left and the alleyway here. So she has already moved. So all I've got is purple. Purple. Oh, this is not good. 9 inches. Well, he could go around. They won't see. 9 inches will not get. This is blocking the view. This silver piece. Now, if he peeks, if he scoots up, is that 9 inches? So it's kind of there. He will scoot this way and look, and he confirms the captain saw them. He comes this way, and he sees them sprinting for cover, and he radios to the team over here. In the center, there's a pile of cargo containers. We have a group of 3 Soulless. So they know they're here. The captain confirms it. What I don't know is where the spook is, and I also don't know about these guys over here. So that is the end of the slow phase. Time for the fast phase. I got 2 2s. So unfortunately, I can't give one to the captain. I can give it to... I'll give it to purple and red. They have their reaction is, oh, hold on. No. Their reactions are 1. I can't do that. The only one to have reaction 2 is the robot and the shotgun guy. So I'll give it to the robot and the shotgun guy. The robot and the shotgun guy. They are... Could I go to the roof? I'd get some cover, and I'd also have a look down at them, but that doesn't really give me an advantage. They can still shoot up at me. They have very good combat. They're +2. I'm +0. So I'm going to hold my fire. I'm going to tell them, you hold until they are so close that you have no other option, and if you think you're in danger, get off the battlefield. Don't want to lose you. All right, so that is the fast phase. Nothing happened. Slow phase. The spook. The spook, no, what I don't know is over here. So the spook will move here. He can't move here without maximizing, and if he looks down and he sees anybody, he can't. So he'll have to, he's being very cautious. So on his next turn, he'll move up, and at that point, he's going to see my captain. There's just no Oh yeah, he'll see it. Once he gets up here, he will spot my captain. He does not see red yet. So, slow fade, he moved. These guys will move up their full. They're going to go this way. So they're making a beeline for here for cover. So they'll move here, here, and here. And the lieutenant wants to wait until they get into cover, and then we'll do it else. So he's going to hold. This guy's going to move out of range. And that is it for the enemy phase. All right, slow phase. Blue here is going to stay put. He doesn't know if they're coming this way or this way, so he's going to guard this edge. They're going to stay put. They moved fast phase. That only leaves these four. The good news is, if he moves up to there, he is within. As soon as he moves 3 inches, he spots him. He'll move 4 into cover, and he spots the spook. He asks the captain, do I take the shot? The captain says, take the shot. The corporate spook has a toughness of 4, combat of +1, movement of 5. I thought he had a movement of 4. I apologize. I've been running him wrong. All right. I will take the shot. Red has a needler. It gets 2 shots. He also has he has the beam light, which allows him to shoot at 12. He spotted him here. So hold on. I'm going to take that move back. He has this special weapon, special thing called a beam light, which gives +3 to whatever visibility you have, which is 9. So he can see up to 12. Hold on. That could be huge for me. And he is within 12. He cannot see him, but he can see him. And it's the slow phase, so he's not going to get a chance to fire back. Once you fire, the game says that once you fire, you reveal your location. An enemy can fire back at that location, even at more than 9 inches. So let's go ahead and fire. He will fire 2 shots, both at the spook. His combat is +1. The spook is in the open, but beyond 6 inches. So it is a 5+ or a 6+. Hold on. Open within range, because the range is 12 and his ranged weapon is 18. It's a 5+. So 5+, and I have +1 combat. So a 4 or higher on one of these dice will hit. I got 1 hit. Actually, hold on. No. 3 + 1 is 4. That does not hit. This hits. 4 + 1 is 5. I got 1 hit. I hit him. His toughness is 4. I have to roll a 5 or 6 to kill him. I rolled a 1. So he gets stunned and he gets knocked back an inch. And purple says, we got the guy. He's up top. Eyes on him. So he shot, and now he can move. He will move into cover over here. He's done. She knows that it's getting ready to hit the fan, so she is going to move over here into cover. The captain knows he's up here. The captain says, I'm in a bad place here. They're alerted, by the way. They have alerted, they're alerted. So the shot is now set things up. The captain is going to pull back into cover behind this wall, knowing that the Soulless are over here. Purple is going to pull back here. He sees that one. He could shoot and then run. Let's do that. Is it within 9? I believe I measured it and it was within 9. Yes. Hold on. Yep. So he'll take a shot. Purple has a colony rifle, which is just, he's +1 combat. He's got partial cover, so it is a 6 or higher, so he needs to roll a 5 or higher to hit. I rolled a 6, which also gives him an extra shot. Is that right? No, that's in the game Bug Hunt. Sorry. The 6 hits with the colony rifle. Now, the toughness of that guy is 5, and his weapon has no modifier, so only a 6 will kill him. And I rolled a 6. So he destroys one of the Soulless, and then he moves into cover. So I have let them know we are over here. They know nothing about these guys. They've got a shot from over here and a shot from over here. That is the end of the slow phase. Now, fast phase, we roll it. I could use a lot of 1s and 2s right now. That will give me the maximum strategy, decisions, tactics. Let's see. 1s and 2s. I got a 1 and a 2. Again, that seems to be my rolling for today. I am going to give Needler the 1. Actually, hold on. Yeah, he needs the 1. Because he's going to take a shot at him again. I'm going to give the 2. The only one I can give it to is the shotgun or the captain. Golly. Or not, shotgun or the robot. Shotgun knows they're here, but he's not going to put himself in danger. Neither is the robot. But the robot is going to... I could climb up and stay in cover. They're not going to be able to see me, but then I could move, fire, and then... This is tough. Let's take a chance. I'm going to climb 3, and he can move 1 more. He can't see anything. He can't see that guy over there. He's going to move up 1. He can kind of see this area right here, so we'll wait and see what happens. That is the fast phase. I haven't done my shot yet over here. So he steps out. I know I'm in range. He fires with +1. He's getting 2 shots. He needs a... You know what? Hold on. If he moves 4 inches, that would be 1. It puts him here. He is within 6. I'm going to do it. He says, Captain, I'm going for it. He runs. Now he'll shoot. He's at a closer range. This 2 hit is 3 because it's within 6 and it's in the open. So 3s are higher, but technically he's +1. So 2s and higher will hit. I got 2 2s. Those are 3s. They are hits. When an enemy gets 3 stun, they are removed from the game. But I'd like to see if I really did hit him. I'm going to roll both. There's no damage modifier, so 5s and 6s will kill him. A single 5 or a single 6. I got 2 4s, but it doesn't matter. He gets 2 additional stuns put on him, but 3 stuns is enough to knock him out of the game. He yells to the captain. He's down. Let's bug out. And it is now the enemy phase. So this is all I got. They know the shots are coming over here. They are going to... There's a ladder here. They will go for the high ground. 4 and 2, he will not be able to get all the way up the ladder, so they will do it on their next turn. Lieutenant doesn't know about these guys over here. All he knows is that I got shot at over here. He's going to run for cover. Here and here. Trying to get over here. They cannot see me. Whew, that was good. And now the captain, now my robot has a 9-inch range, which is way beyond, so he does not see them. The captain says, get to the rendezvous point. You know where it is. We did what we got to do. I'm not going to go up against these Soulless. So these 3 will move off the field. 2, and he will come 1, 4, 6. He's running for it. And she will run for it. Purple, here, captain. Where did the captain go? Oh, captain's under here. Captain is going to go this way, 6, and that is the slow phase. All right, fast phase. I'm getting everybody out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, I only do 1, 2, 3, 4. I only roll 4 dice because remember, some of them left. 4 dice. I got 2 2s. I can give that to... I can give it to the robot. And the human with the shotgun's already left. All right, so the robot flees in fast phase. They climb 3, and they'll get in cover, and they are going to, they'll run for cover up here into this corner to try to climb. And that leaves slow phase, which means there's a ladder here. 1, 4, 5, 6. Captain can move 6. And this guy can move off. That was the fast phase, or that was the slow phase. Now I just need to roll 2 dice to get them out of here. I rolled a 3 and a 6. They will not get to go. This is not good. Specialist moves up. The specialist has a fury rifle. Man. Gets 1 shot plus 2 damage. He's within 6. This is not good. He needs a 3 or higher, and he's plus 2. A 1 will hit. Look at that. He hits. Does it beat? It's a plus. The Fury Rifle has a modifier of plus 2 damage. He's toast. He's toast. All right. He gets shot. They will not be able to see the captain. They climb up. They've got word that we're fleeing. The captain runs over 4, and with his remaining 2, he pulls the first mate off the board, and that is the end of the game. All right. Okay, so technically I did not defeat. I didn't hold the field, so I won't get any victory there, and I certainly won't get paid. But I will get paid for taking out the guy. It's a D3. I rolled a 1, so I get 1 credit. He wasn't worth much, I guess, to the corporation. All right, that one was a really fun game. I don't know if you felt that way, but that was very little combat. It was moving around the battlefield, trying to get the right position, trying to find the best place to trying to gather information, and then trying to determine when to strike. That was fun. I actually kind of liked that. Even though technically I didn't win the scenario, I did get rid of the corporate spook. So I will take that as a win. All right, that's all I got. In the next video will be the next mission briefing for the next scenario. I am going to go ahead and burn that option called looks worse than it was, and I'm going to avoid the injury roll table for this one, and he is fine. That means I now have a healthy crew of 7, and I'm probably going to need them for the rest of this campaign. So there you go. This is Jim the Tabletop Engineer. Thanks for joining me on this game of 5 Parsecs from Home. This one was so fun. I don't know. I liked it. It was very different than what I expected. I'll be back in a week with the next episode. Until then, everybody, take care.
Want to see more playthrough videos from the Tabletop Engineer? Then join the Tabletop Engineer's Gaming Workshop Patreon. For just $2 per month, you'll get access to private games and playthrough videos, as well as early access to videos that appear on the Tabletop Engineer Plays YouTube channel. Games like D100 Space, Bug Hunt, Hero Quest, Core Space, and 5 Parsecs from Home. And more games are on their way like Malatom and 5 Leagues from the Borderlands. Patrons also get access to monthly live chats, crafting videos, mini painting videos, and more. See the video description for more information and a link to sign up.